Why can't we sleep? The science of insomnia. Have you ever lain in bed exhausted but unable to fall asleep, your mind replaying tomorrow's to-do list, every awkward thing you said in the past week, and the sound of that one dripping tap? For millions of people, this isn't just the occasional restless night. It's insomnia, a chronic condition that steals rest from about 1 in 10 adults and costs billions of dollars each year in lost health, focus, and productivity. According to the DSM-5, insomnia means more than bad sleep. It's a persistent dissatisfaction with sleep quality or quantity, marked by at least one of 3 problems. Insomnia isn't a failure of willpower or just a few sleepless nights. It's a disorder where our stress systems, thoughts, and sleep habits collide. Difficulty falling asleep, difficulty staying asleep, or waking up too early and being unable to drift back. To count as clinical, it happens at least 3 nights a week for 3 months or more, causes real-world distress, trouble concentrating, mood swings, fatigue, and it appears despite having enough opportunity to rest. It's also not explained by another disorder or medication. Insomnia stands on its own, though it often travels with others, especially depression and anxiety. In Quebec, the yearly economic cost of insomnia is around 6.6 billion Canadian dollars. On average, a person with full insomnia syndrome costs the system over $5,000 a year, compared to about $1,400 for someone with milder sleep complaints. But the real price is personal: impaired mood, attention, and motivation. And while scientists know insomnia and mental health are deeply linked, the direction of that link isn't always clear. Does anxiety cause insomnia, or does insomnia amplify anxiety? The answer seems to be both. At the biological level, insomnia reflects hyperarousal, the brain and body stuck in go mode when they should be winding down. The HPA axis, our central stress response system, releases cortisol. In good sleepers, cortisol drops at night. In insomniacs, it often stays high, keeping the heart rate and alertness elevated. Researchers call this sleep reactivity. Some people's sleep is simply more sensitive to stress. Over time, this constant tension adds to what scientists term allostatic load, the wear and tear of chronic stress. Then there is sleep state misperception or paradoxical insomnia. These individuals sleep longer than they believe. Objectively, their EEG shows normal sleep, but they feel awake because their brains experience micro-arousals. About a quarter of insomniacs underestimate their sleep time. To them, the night feels endless even when their body is resting. The first line of treatment used to be medication, benzodiazepines, and Z-drugs. They can shorten sleep onset and lengthen total sleep, but only for the short term, ideally less than 16 weeks. Longer use risks tolerance, dependence, and withdrawal, plus daytime fatigue, impaired driving, and even cognitive decline in older adults. Melatonin, a naturally occurring hormone, is safer. It helps mainly with falling asleep and shifting the body clock, with mild side effects like headaches. But research still lacks long-term data. The gold standard today is cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, or CBTI, a structured program that retrains both body and mind. It combines several techniques: sleep restriction, limiting time in bed to the actual hours of sleep, then slowly expanding that window to strengthen sleep drive. Stimulus control, using the bed only for sleep, going to bed only when sleepy, and waking up at the same time daily. Relaxation training, exercises like progressive muscle relaxation or slow breathing to quiet the nervous system. Cognitive therapy, challenging catastrophic thoughts such as, if I don't sleep 8 hours, tomorrow is ruined. And sleep hygiene, healthy routines around light, caffeine, and temperature. CBTI usually takes 5 to 8 sessions and has shown broad success, even in people with depression, PTSD, or bipolar disorder. Studies find it outperforms medications long-term because it tackles the root causes of insomnia rather than masking symptoms. The hopeful news is that the brain is plastic. With the right behavioral tools, most people can retrain their sleep within weeks. So tonight, when your mind starts racing, remember sleep isn't a luxury or a mystery. It's the body's way of resetting, repairing, and preparing us for another day awake.